hello, my beloved works of art. Welcome in. It is a very cozy afternoon for me. I got a very adorable sleeping kitty behind me, and I needed a break, so we're gonna play some Blueprints, which I'm very, very excited to do. It's been a little bit since I've played. We're kind of riding the cozy energy here, but we're gonna drop into day 34. I filmed 2 sessions the last time I did, and I know that we did some classroom stuff, which was so fun, and I was so upset because it said something about like a test on the trophy, and it said something in one of the books that we found about like taking the test and you have to draft more than 8 classrooms, and I don't know how or what I did wrong, but we did not get that. We also discovered that you have to in order to bringing the paper crown was not enough, essentially. So I don't know what the dealio is or what I messed up. I have one other test of like picking a paper crown and drafting the throne room while I'm holding the paper crown. Otherwise, I'm maybe just missing something. Oh, we're starting off strong with some fun here. Ooh, there's a little orange in there. How cute. I didn't know things could spawn in there. So, I don't have... Ooh, I kind of like... Ooh. I don't have a specific, like, task list for today. I just... Maybe we should try to get the, oh, but I really liked it drained so that I could bring keys down there. But, I don't really have a goal for today. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll do this. We do have some information on sigils, and I do remember last time that I was wondering if we could... Oh, I never finished this Morgi box, which overwhelmed me, and I ran out of time because I had a meeting, unfortunately. But we also had this information, and I was looking back at Miss Ma'am's letter from her grave. Where was it? Where's all my purple pictures? It's on this day. Nope. Is it before? Here we go. And I was struggling to decode this, and I don't know if I just... Like, I understand that one way and the other way are opposites. I just don't know what I'm missing, and I didn't take the time to do this. I might do this off video because I feel like it's going to be a lot. And I might come back to you guys one time with like, hey... Here's what I figured out. Here's the ones that I have of these. The rest of these are still gibberish. So, I feel like I'm missing a lot of information, and so maybe that's one of our goals. But otherwise, we're still missing quite a bit in our room directory. We're missing one of the bedrooms still, which I've seen pop up. We just have not drafted. It was like the master bedroom. I thought we were missing a green room, but I guess not. Okay. We're missing a shop, which I think is the armory. We're missing a red room. I'm trying to think if I just have not drafted it yet. So, but it looks like we've been doing pretty good. So we only have a couple more things to fill out before we can complete the Mount Holly directory. Oh, interesting. It says I'm missing 8. I wonder what that is. We have a lot of dartboards to do. We have a couple of like workshop things to do. Don't know what this is yet. So we got quite a bit. I do have Darebird purchased, so we could go into that mode. There's like a bug above me, and it was freaking me out. We could go into that mode at any point, which sounds interesting. I don't know what curse mode is. I have not tried this. I have not tried this. I would love to buy out the entire showroom. And then this is what I was talking about of the final exam. So we have quite a bit to do in this game still, which is really fun and entertaining. And I have a couple of theories. We also have not solved our castle puzzle. out there. So there's still quite a bit to do in this game. This game is so, honestly, it still is one of my favorite games, for sure. And I'm excited to, like, uncover more. This box is not blue. You, sir, are false. Every statement with the word blue is false. This isn't in quotation marks, so I guess this would make this false. Okay. If you're true, therefore this is false, so the black box and the blue box are empty, which would be false. And the box is not blue would also be false. So, if you're true, then it wouldn't tell us where the gems are, right? Because that would mean that they could be in the black box or the blue box. So, if you're false, which would make sense because all three have the blue on it. So, you're false. You're false. That would mean this is true, which would mean they're in here. Yeah, boy. Some of these are getting a little paradoxical, which is interesting, but oh, huh. We should also try to, ooh, we should do this today. We should also try to set up another experiment to clear some crates down below at some point, because we have quite a few crates left over down there. The drawing room might be nice. Also, it is my greatest desire to get out on the east side of the grounds and run around there. And I know that that probably won't happen. Ooh. But let's do this one. Okay. I'm not gonna go in there. Okay, we haven't gone back into the gallery. I'm kind of intrigued. But I also think that this is a good place to redraw. Veranda's nice. This does have our unlocked left turn. Let's do the veranda, because maybe it'll give us the shovel. What did I just say? And then we can go back. This will be a great spot to turn around. And we will go back and do... Ooh, and we got a gem in here. Thank you. We will go back and dig up our solarium. Look at how beautiful it... I just want to go see the statue. I don't even know what god that is. And why is there a boat? I just want to know why there's a boat. Ugh, the solarium's so cool. And it has, like, this guy in here. I think it's a pawn. Okay. Let's head back. You know, this would probably be better if I had a goal for today, but I'm just kind of... I don't know what we need to unlock more sigils. We're missing some information. Bye, bird. Was there something in the tomb I wanted to recheck? I think There was, because I didn't know if I had saved Miss Ma'am's stuff. Ooh, what happens if I pick a wild berry out here? Let's see. I'm curious. Okay. Rocks. So, good to know. Ooh, everything's 50% off. Oh no! I totally forgot that was that. Okay, so now we have a sale and we have a dead ends. But anyway, as I was saying, it would maybe be smart to have some flipping goals for today. But I kind of just know some of the things that we have to do, and I'm gonna go about it. Ooh, we could get our paper crown, and we can always put it back. So we just need to make sure we have enough. Or we could get our vault and get a ton of money. I don't mind having a dead end here. I like the idea of getting our paper crown. We will just need to make sure we recheck it. Although, honestly, it wasn't horrible to get. It just was difficult. Okay, so if there's not... I never looked at what this was. If there's not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw. Okay. Let's do the bedroom. I thought that was a dig spot, and I was very confused. Hate that. Hate that. Hate that. Oh, no. Let's pick a wild berry. Love that, but we are not gonna do that. Because we don't want to lose our gems. We want to play off of our gems. Okay. What do we want to do? We're missing a red room, right? It said that there's a red room. Oh, we haven't drafted the lost and found. Okay, so maybe that's what it's talking about. We're also missing... Oh, that's the armory. Right, I think. So what do we want to do here? We want something that's for sure going to have passageways. So maybe we do a hall. I kind of like this play today. So we're gonna do that, and then that way it gets rid of some of our gems as well. No, they did show me a picture of Baron Edward Sinclair, I think, in the last thing. Oh. Wait, we have it. No, I don't have enough. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Let's redraw. I guess we can do the boudoir? Oh my goodness. This dead end is killing us a bit. This might be a very, very short day. A day with no goals. And lots of dead ends. Oh, we don't have a key. Well, shoot. Okay, back to the ballroom we go. That will help us, though, with hallways in the future. This might just be a cursed day, and that's okay. We could maybe go try to solve some of the sigils. Let's do the gymnasium. I love the music in this room. I also love... Hold up! Doesn't that look like the... That looks like one of the symbols. I was just saying I really liked the lamp. Hold on. Am I going crazy? It looks like Fenaries. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does Fenaries have a 6-prong in the, Where's our picture of the Fenaries? I know that we have that one. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm just thinking about things. That's hilarious. Excuse me? Oh, I thought that was, like, the key card. I was so sure that we just got a key card randomly on the floor. Oh, I love this, but I hate this right here. Okay, let's slap down the bunk room and get a bunch of steps. Oh, thank goodness you gave me keys. Sometimes there's like a random key sitting over here. Hi, hamster, you're so cute. Look at you, you're so cute. You like little Lily sleeping behind me. She's a little ball. Oh my goodness, why are we glitching, game? Hate this. Absolutely hate this. I'm kind of intrigued to draw this, because then we would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keys, which would be interesting. But this could be good if we go draft up on the right side and try to get security room and stuff like that. And sometimes there's an item over here. Or we could redraw. I'm kind of tempted to do this. Interesting. And because we have the crown, it's not here anymore. That's cool. Look at our lockpick. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, we're losing so many steps walking through this gym. It's fine. It's fine. We just gained the steps back. I would like my 2 trunks, but I don't know how we're going to get that. We could go up the boudoir or the veranda. I kind of like the veranda. I'm wasting a lot of steps walking in between these, so we do need something that will give us steps soon. Okay, our chapel. I was hoping there would be coins for me. There was not. Oh, this sucks, because it's going to block off the boudoir. The showroom would be interesting. It would use all of our coins, but it would give us another avenue to continue to draw. Eventually we can just go back to the boudoir and dump a dead end there that we keep getting today. This does severely limit me, though. I'm kind of tempted to redraw here. Or to pick a wild berry, because that overrides gem costs. Let's do it. Fuck it, we ball. We gamble. We like that. We like that a lot. Let's do this, because then this also gives us some gems in there. And I think I'm gonna go in there and get the gems first. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What is... Holy goodness. We got so many things. This room has become so good. So flipping good. Okay, we will... Interesting. I kind of want to do this. Hate that. Hate this entirely. We don't need keys. The breaker box is not really... Well, it would be helpful, but it's a horrible place for it. I'm gonna redraw once. This sucks. Screw it. Let's do this. It gives us a couple of dig spots. Come on. Gives us a couple of dig spots. Aw, man. It gives us some... That sucks. That's so depressing. Oh my goodness. This is why you always have goals when you start runs. And my goals screwed me here. Let's do... I really like this one. It gives us a lot of keys, although I don't know that that's going to be super helpful. We could redraw. Let's do this. It'll give us 10 steps and... Oh, no item. Interesting. It always gives you an item. What? Okay. Well, we can come back here if we need more stuff at any point. Ooh. So up here? Was it 5 up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was. Let's do it. I really like this. I want to add this one. That's so cool. Not that this matters because we have it completely unlocked, but cool. We're going to use our courtyard. We got an extra gem. Can dig up some stuff. Okay. I have the crown. Let's see. Will you let me sit here now? No. No, it won't. Okay, so having the crown is not enough to reclaim the throne, quote unquote. So obviously there is more that I am missing. Interesting. Okay. We'll use a key. Sure. This run's so confusing today. We could probably drop a dead end here, or we could try to connect. Dark room would be interesting. This would be interesting. We don't have the gems for this. Let's do this. We'll help ourselves out for tomorrow. How many flipping dead ends do I have today? 1, 2, 3. Not that many. 4, 5. I thought I had way more. I'm being dramatic. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna redraw. I don't mind the commissary. Or we could redraw again. Let's do the commissary. That way, if we do get the thing, we can go back and place some dead ends here for funsies and here. But this way we can keep playing. A banana. And things are on sale today. Oh my goodness. We can get like so much. Let's get a set of gems. Let's get... We have so much money. I guess let's get some keys. Sure. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna immediately get like... the showroom and be so upset. Oh, I didn't know we could draft the garage this day. This would suck, but it allows us to keep going, so let's do it. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did dig this one up. Where was the other... There was another, like, dig this up for the file. Where was it? Let's look for our aquarium pictures. I think it was before all this. Maybe. Yeah, we got this one, obviously. We got that one. Oh, so because I lost the key, I can't. That sucks. Ah. Oh. No, they put it here. That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you for putting it there. Because this is the one, I was like, I know I got one of them, and I was pretty sure that it was the one in the laundry room. Ask and it shall be delivered. And it's right here. Upgrade disc. Ooh. Oh, yo, what? Okay, and it has the Fenaries. Mary Matthew? Her middle name is Matthew? Interesting. Simon H. Sinclair. Huh. So I guess this is another way to get the Fenaries sigil. And now we know it's MME if we need that for whatever reason. Or her birthday. So I guess that's interesting information. Okay. Oh no. I don't think we have any... Yeah, no, we don't have any... So worst case scenario, we can go to Blackbridge Grotto. Okay, this sucks. I'm not risking it for the biscuit. I will redraw. Woo! I'm kind of curious. I know it's like... Whoa! 1. Okay, we want this one to be unlocked. So cool. Okay. We can't do the music room because we want the music room on the last one. Oh no. I'm gonna redraw. I hate it. Hate. I'm gonna redraw again. Oh my god! I think I do it one more time. I want to try to go left. I hate it. I hate everything. Well, that sucks. That might have just cooked our run. Just making sure there isn't any interesting information. Now I like want to look up at all of the chandeliers. Okay, so we essentially, I should have taken the flippin' music room. Oh my goodness, it's fine. It's cool. It's fine. So we don't have that. We did get a cool file, so that was nice. We learned so much. What's the quickest way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no matter what, we're gonna need to go back down that way. So I think it doesn't matter. I'm going to head back to the boudoir. We are going to... Ooh, gem. Gonna head back to the boudoir. We will try to draft from there and see what happens. I also would like to, if we need to, we will go out to Blackbridge Grotto. We have 5 keys, so we could take some keys downstairs. So there's some options here. So now we've drafted this. Is it on the... Nope. Is it on the room directory now? No. What kind of room is this? Oh, it's found. Interesting. So what's this red one that we've been missing? Okay, what item would I be so sad if it went away? I want to go in this room. I don't know why. I'm very curious. But I kind of want to go recheck my paper crown, even though there's not really a reason to. It's a pretty cool item, so I think maybe that's why like my instinct says to. We're gonna go recheck this quickly, and then we're gonna go use our upgrade disc quickly. I almost walked right past it. And then we will go into the Lost and Found, just to see. This is why you always have a goal, guys. And I'm kind of getting to the point in the game where I don't know what the goal is. So maybe I need to take some time and, you know, decode that message and see. Ooh, I forgot my matcha. Ooh. Two keys, 2 gems, or 10 coins. 2 keys makes this room kind of okay. I don't like the storeroom. Okay. I guess we go poke our nose in the Lost and Found. We could also... We have some information from the castle puzzle, so maybe we can look at that quickly. Because I think some of those words are Eurasian as well. Okay, now I kind of don't give a crap. Because we don't have... Lost my treasure map. Oh, darn. That's amazing. I have no place to draft from. I mean, we could go try to get to the... I wonder if it will let me draft those rooms. We're doing an experiment. Nope. Well, experiment done. But that was... Oh, I lost my lockpick kit. Interesting. I think that's a new item. Okay. Cool. Let's head on down. Let's go open 4 boxes, and then we can see what we want to do from here. I can maybe try to solve, now that I have a bit of time, I can maybe try to solve the, one more Jai box. He's always been here. Oh, wrong way. So it's just a subtle goal of mine to open all of these boxes down here because I think it's funny. Last time we opened a couple in the water. Let's open this one. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. Okay, so moons are not allowance tokens. Green memos are lies. That's not true. Green can be truth or lies. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Oh, interesting. So this one and whatever's in here is a lie. A black box contains the allowance token. That is a lie. Okay, well now we know. I'm not taking screenshots because I'm planning on opening all of these eventually. And, like, well, we could figure out the puzzle. I can always just go back and look at all of them. But we'll get the allowance token, whatever goodies are in there eventually. Oh no. So let's go try the Morjai box. And then we can maybe see if we have enough information to solve another sigil. I don't think we do. And it's funny, I think our last sigil key is drafting the music room late. So satisfying. Wait. Here, this one. Okay, let's get this. Okay, so this moves south. This turns black-red. We do not want to press that one ever. These move north, so we need to kind of get them down further. This switches with... It just jumps diagonally, and then this rotates them around. So what I think needs to happen is we need to do this. But then we can't rotate it. Shoot. Okay. So we need to get the black up there. Okay, so now we can rotate these. I don't know what good that does. Fuck. This was the problem I was having last time. Okay, give me 1 second. My cat's yelling. So I'm gonna go handle that. I don't know what's happening down there, and I will be right back, and I'm going to maybe take a second and try to see if I can get something so that we can maybe try to solve this faster, and I'll be right back. Okay. First of all, my cats were playing with a bag of Halloween decorations, and it got them very riled up. So they were chasing each other and causing a ruckus. Nothing broke. So we're good. Although it's funny because this is probably going to come out after Halloween. But it's okay. It's fine. But we are back. I did put the green one back up here because I realized that the green one hops and I never clicked the green one again. And that would get purple up here. And so I had a thought of how to go about this, because now I have a purple one in the middle and a purple one up here, and I was wondering I wanted to try to get a yellow one here, and I'm not and then, oh, I could switch these two. So now I have a yellow one down here. Just a reminder, if you don't want to watch this whole thing, you are welcome to where I put the box down. Please and thank you. Do what works best for you. Oh my goodness. I think I'm a little lost in the sauce, but rotate them now? And then I could switch these two to get another purple one up here. I don't know that that did anything. I'm gonna reset. We're gonna reset. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna see if we can get this. I think I was onto something. I think I was onto something when I was doing this, and then I switched these two. So now I have a purple one up here, and I have the green one down here. Okay. Then I think what I did was I did this. And I pulled the black up here, and then I rotated them. So the goal is to get 2 purples up here. That is what we need to do. Perfect. Now we have a yellow down here so we can shove it up. Maybe that's how it works? No. Okay. I think that that's the right move. Okay. Okay, now we have a purple over here. We have one here. Oh. Okay. And then we could switch these two. And then if I shove... Shove this one up. And then... So I need to get this purple one to here. I'm really tempted to just reset it. Dang it. Okay. Okay. I can do this. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then we can just... Okay. Oh my god, that one was so hard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you had to witness that. I apologize. That one took me forever. It took me 2 tries. I don't know, man. Okay. I'm trying to think what other information we have. I don't know that we have a ton of information. Nor do I know where to get the information. I know that Fen Aries was air travel, but we've already solved that one. I don't know. I don't feel confident in solving these. I do know that Arch Aries was storms. So we have not solved that one yet. So maybe we could go try to solve this. So we know that Arch Aries has storms. We know that it is... Hold on, let me look. We know that Arch Aries is yellow. We know that it has storms. We know that there was railways all the way through. So maybe it has railways? So we could try to solve some of these. Let's just give this one a try. Okay, so we eventually want it to be zigzaggies. I don't think it's going to be martial. I don't think it's tribal. Maybe it's industrial? We could try industrial. Stormy is zigzags. Okay, so let's at least get that going. Nope. It is zigzags weather. That's stormy. Okay, we think... Come on. I think it's going to be a train system. So let's try... Oh, is that a train system? No, that's roadway. I think 3. Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong one. What? Why? Please? No, that's not what I clicked. It's having, This one's really sticky. It's mountains. Industrial, maybe, we were thinking? Ooh, what's that symbol? Oh, that's spiritual. It's definitely not spiritual. I don't think it's militaristic. It could be metropolitan. But I think it's industrial. I have no basis to go off of. I'm guessing. But I also don't want to, like, brute force this. I just don't know where else to look. Wait, I promptly forgot what it was. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I remembered it was railway, and then I was like, railway is industrial. Because it talks a lot about a railway spanning from the top to a Raja, right? That's crazy. What's over here? Okay, just a random light in the corner. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me read how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the rainy tracks extended all the way to the north. Archares is a destination with which I am well acquainted, having traveled here countless times for business for Cinca. I'll avoid the familiar towns and factories and trek along the northern coast. So wherever he came from had to deal... This is so cool. Wherever he came from, I just like that picture. Obviously had to deal with the, So, goat travel. What does gray do again? Oh no. Oh god. Okay, I know what we need to do here. And switch it, right? Then we need to rotate this. Switch it up, got the yellow down here. So do I need to do the same thing? Somehow get this back down here, rotate it, Switch it again. Okay. I think I'm onto something. I just don't know what to do from here. Because, like, I can move this north, but it's getting this guy. Oh! Duh. Nailed it. That one was so much easier. I don't know why that worked with my brain so much better. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool! I don't know what other sigils we have information for. I know, like, next to nothing about... Don't even remember what it's called. Corasaria, other than it's orange. I know that Nuance is green, I'm pretty sure. Morjai, I think is pink? But I'm not positive. No. So Morjai and Vera. So this is Morjai, this is Vera. I think Morjai is white. Okay. But let's take a quick second, just write down what we know. Fenris was last, air travel to get there. Right? This was his... So, Orinda Aries was first. And the story I feel closely connected to, and then it's the story from the Black Bridge. So okay. So this one was first. Fenris was last. Right? We know that. And yeah, I wrote down that he has air travel to get here. So we need to pay attention to what type of travel they are. So, Arch Aries. Sailing to arrive. And then it's a railway country. So maybe we got railway out of here. Although it did say something about the rails don't go all the way north. But we do know that he took a boat to get there. And then here... Oh, it's so pretty. Don't know. Just a question mark, I guess. It also is a railway. Which makes sense because I know that all three were connected by railway. Which, hold on, if you look at the Fenris' road carriage. Interesting. Okay. Well, we solved another sigil and we got 2 more allowance tokens. So I'd say today was a win. Hold on. Let's look back at the... I think Morjai is pink. I don't know why, but I think I remember one of the boxes being pink. hold on. What was my... There was this thing in the Lost and Found where... There's this thing in the Lost and Found where there was like this little sigil. And it was pink, right? And it was spiritual and wavy, and it had two kind of close together. I think that's pink. So let's now find our book. Oh my goodness. So I wonder if we could solve one more today. Yeah, it is pink. Which would make sense for Morjai, which spiritual does also make sense. I think there was something somewhere about, like, nature. Okay. Let's do it. Let's try it. I think it's Morjai. And if it's not, then it's the other one. So we need to make this wavy. Just kidding. Here. Nope, stop it. Nope, stop it. I don't remember what wavy means, but I kind of want to know. Ooh. Heat. Oh, if it's heat, I wonder... The way that the things were made were either horseback or turtleback or aviation. I was going to say I wonder if it's camels, but there was two really close together. So it's either horseback, aviation, or turtleback. Let's try aviation. We will... Oh no. We will click this a bunch of other times. It's fine. Everything's fine. One more. Okay. Was that it? Is that spiritual? Nope. Okay. So a couple more times. There we go. Okay, so now we try to guess. Definitely not that one, because it had the moats framed. Not that one. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it can't be that one either, because one of the moats was, like, very clearly framed. Yeah, so that's why I think it's this one. Okay, which is turtleback, which is wild. And then the weird, like, zigzaggy. Like a gear. Okay, so it has moats that are framed. Okay, that's not it. Let's take a look again. It was further up here, I think. Where are you, picture? Did I lose you? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so it has something that's framed. So we just need two wavy lines around it. But that's the right thing. So it's not this one. So I guess we go until we find one that's framed by two wavy lines. I guess this one. We can try it. Oh, except we gotta pick the... It always, like, rotates us. It's so annoying. Okay, so it's not that. Nope, because it doesn't have 2 of them framed. Nope, doesn't have 2 of them framed. This has one framed, but it doesn't feel like they're close enough, but we'll try it. I feel like we're brute forcing this one, and I feel a little guilty about it, but I'm determined now. Yeah. This is the best one. What am I getting wrong? Maybe this isn't pink. Maybe the other one's pink, and I'm just wrong. Because I think we've tried every combination. Yeah, because I think I tried this. Okay, well, I guess Morjai's not pink. I was like so confident that this one was pink. Not pink. Okay. Or I have something wrong. Okay, well, that being said, I feel like we solved a lot of things. The only other thing that we kind of have sitting out is me trying to resolve the code guy, which I think that I'm going to try to do off stream, and then, or off recording. And then also the other one that was interesting that I have not spent a ton of time on was the castle puzzle. So I'm gonna start a page on that in my notebook. Oh! I have lore meaning word and jor meaning name. That's interesting. Where's... Do I have that written down anywhere? No. I'm gonna write it here. And jor means name. I had that written down from a new clue. Okay, we're gonna go back to the castle puzzle. So it's C blank blank A blank blank S blank blank T L E. Okay, and then I had from a locker room. Where was this? 6. So I'm gonna write these in a different color so that I can see. S-I-X, and then something O-R, and then O. So that puts the T-O-R, which I think is a word, and then L-O, which I could guess is O-R. And then there was another thing that was interesting, was this one I feel like I kind of cheated on, but somebody said to look at the back of the yeah, here. Something O-O-R and then a D. So someone said to look back here. This might be cheaty, but there's a D, there's a blank line, and then there's an O, and then there's an O-R. So I'm wondering if that's telling us that the A something D, 6 Tor, and then it's lore, which would be word. So that would be interesting. So I'm gonna put just like a hard question mark on this one. But let's see what that would say. Let's go find our Rajan words. Boop-a-doo, boop-boop, boop-a-doo, boop-boop, boop-a-doo, boop-boop, boop. Hope you enjoyed your booping of the day. Okay. Okay, we did have lore as word. We did not have Jor as name. Do we have Tor? No, we do not. We don't have 6 either, so maybe that's just like legit 6. Okay, well, that being said, we have resolved nothing there, but still pretty cool. And Ovin Nevery. Hold on, we have that stuff. Ovinn. Toward INN, don't know what that is. The start of AREI. Something. Okay. It's toward the future or something like that. OVINNEVAREI. Toward future. Oh, this isn't toward. New. There we go. This is toward. And then we're missing INN. Don't know what that means. But didn't, I think that our great uncle used that once or twice. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, I feel like we accomplished a lot today. We unlocked 2 sigils. We attempted to brute force our way through another one. And yeah, I think we call this good. So we accomplished a lot. I don't know that there's anything else that I really have the ability to do today. So we're gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this was a bit unfocused. Lesson learned. Come up with a plan. Come up with a plan. So, ooh, the garden castle. We got the throne room and the green rooms. Oh, we did also learn that having the castle does not mean not the castle. Having the crown does not mean the throne room works. So that's knowledge. That's knowledge. But leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the future. Goodbye.